A mysterious human man with a missing sister, and a town with a forest waiting to swallow it whole. Welcome to Critical Misses.
The hooded figure looks around, realizes that he is safe and not as exposed anymore, and lowers his hood and reveals himself to be a mid-20s human man. I've been tracking her for a while now, and this was the last place that I was able to find information on where she would be. And I just need to find her.
I am gonna roll to see if any humans have gotten by in like the past couple weeks to the end. So I assume that would be like a perception or
I'm trying to think what that would be.
perception, insight.
Yeah,
a
wisdom.
Or wisdom.
Yeah, wisdom check maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. Insight. Fucking yeah. Just
Wisdom?
roll.
I'll try. That's an 8.
Yeah,
So I don't really think I remember any.
Yeah, you can't remember any humans.
I'm so sorry. I don't.
I motion over for Saban to come over.
Well, now I'm alone.
Yeah, I don't recall there being any humans. You're right. Saban.
And I actually also call over Oberyn.
Why Oberyn?
Because he
Maybe
sleeps
he's
with people.
fucked her.
This poor guy. Okay, before you start calling everyone in the bar over here, he wants some privacy.
And he also wants to find
So
his
Saban
sister.
is fine. Saban owns the place. We can call Saban over.
Okay.
It's fine.
I will
Yeah.
allow Saban to come
Okay.
to the room.
I will allow.
Saban approaches and closes the door and takes one look at him and goes, "Yeah, I understand now." The mysterious human explains again to Saban, and Saban thinks about it for a minute. And hold on, let me pull up
Our guest book?
my guest book. Yeah, sorry. And he thinks about it, and he says, a lot of people come through this tavern, and I can't say I remember any humans, and I definitely think I would remember humans coming through here, since I don't see any anymore. But did you try any of the farms on the edge of town? Maybe your sister stumbled through there at some point. If you're sure that she came through this town, I mean, one of the farmers could have seen her, for all we know.
There's also a marketplace you could try.
Yes, there's also a marketplace.
It opens a little later today when the sun's fully up.
The farmers will definitely be up this early, but yes, the marketplace later is always another good place to check. But he thought, and the human man, who nobody's asked his fucking name, so thanks for that. The human man.
They're distracted. There's a problem.
Kind of. His shoulders kind of slump, and he's like, I was really hoping that you
Yes. Sorry.
you know this town
Well
at least
enough.
a bit.
Well enough, yes.
Can you help me?
I suppose.
I feel like people would be more willing to talk to someone that they actually know.
Yeah, I've met pretty much everyone in town at this point.
Please, I need to find my sister. I can't really offer much.
And what was your name? I'm sorry, I didn't catch it earlier.
Thank you for asking. My name is Richard.
Jeez.
Dick!
Human name.
Sounds of all of us writing.
I know. I love all the note taking. I'm very proud of everyone.
Scribble scrabble.
No,
I don't know what's going to be used against me.
that's fair. That's a good assumption that I will bring it back at some
I
point.
know you will.
Cesar?
Huh?
Cesar, are you okay if I take off for the day, help Richard out? I'll be back tonight if we don't find
Saban.
Saban. What did I say?
What up, Taco?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Saban. At least said it, I was like, I'm gonna mess this up. Saban.
You know what? Yeah.
okay if I leave?
Go ahead.
I'll be
There's
back
not
for
many.
tonight's
There's
shift.
not many people
It's
here.
fine.
Prudence will probably come back around. She can help me. So why don't you take that tall
I'll handle
fella with you, please.
Richard? No, Jesse, Richard.
Centaur with you.
Take the tall horse with you.
He'll be out of your hair.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm gonna try and get Core out of here as
thanks.
well. I'm trying to drag on my Okay, so I will now go back out.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab Core by the scruff of his shirt. You're leaving. We're leaving.
I mean, are you two?
To both of
I mean,
these
I
two,
was
persuade
with
me.
them.
Yeah,
I'm just assuming I'm going.
if you want to, do you guys have any reason to not go?
No.
Persuade me.
I need your help.
And?
And I think you could help, despite everything I know about you
Really?
so far.
Do tell me how.
I'll get you a performance tonight.
Done.
Amazing.
Yay!
All right.
I love knowing the owner of the bar.
You guys.
So I've literally got Core by the scruff of his shirt.
Yes,
I'm like, you're
you-
leaving.
Am I just
And
going to be the
these two-
muscle to look like intimidating?
I mean, I figure
little bit,
that you got this one who's kind of like new, doesn't know how to talk to people really, but
This boy knows how to talk to people.
Yeah.
you know,
I just wanna cover all my
and
bases.
Kier knows people, so people will trust her a little bit more. But you are the type that can is more of the
The charismatic.
the charismatic
Let's
one of the group.
learn
so,
some things
and I
about
think that,
people.
I think that Kier kind of knows that
Yeah.
a little bit, that you might be better.
He's
for.
surprisingly forward, so I'm like,
Yeah.
this might help out.
Yeah.
Forward. Yes.
So the three of you exit. You have, or sorry, the four of you
Yes.
plus Corlo.
Plus Corlo's scruff of his neck.
Yes. What do you do with Corlo? Are you just
Oh,
gonna
I'm
leave him, or are you gonna
really
like?
dragging his ass out and just throwing him.
Okay.
Fuck
Corlo
that guy.
kind of stumbles and looks around a little bit confused. He's like,
You know your way home, Core.
yeah, and he stumbles his way towards his house.
You're welcome, Saban.
Richard kind of looks at the three of you and goes, I really wasn't expecting to find people to help me so quickly.
Would anyone like to tell me what I'm doing here?
Yes.
What's going on? You said
Ri-
you're getting me a performance, but I need to know what exactly is going down here.
Richard has pulled his hood up again at this
Yeah.
point because he's back.
I
out
have
in
no
public.
idea what he is.
yeah,
I'm just like, what's going
His
on?
sister's missing and we need help finding her.
Okay, so you see a little, there's just a little twinkle in Oberon's eyes.
Thank God, a girl.
Nope. Sure, think what you want. Just kind of like, okay, sister missing, gotcha, cool.
Yes.
Cool. And Richard looks up at the three of you. Fuck. And says, I obviously don't know this town, but it sounds like maybe checking one of the farmhouses to see if she stumbled through
That would be
here
the best
might
way
be
to go.
good to start.
We'll start at the farms and then we'll go into the marketplace when it opens later today.
Okay. So.
And your sister, obviously, we know what she is. What does she look like?
What is she?
I sort of look at Richard.
Richard,
like
you
I'm not gonna
describe
out
her.
him. I'm not gonna out him.
I mean, he's like. I mean, you're.
Can I do a perception check?
Yeah. Go ahead and do a perception check to see if you.
Oberon's very
tell.
confused right now. Oh, nope, I got a 6.
You're,
Plus, which one's my perception?
Wisdom.
Yeah, it's wisdom.
Where's my wisdom?
Wisdom is on the side. It is plus
Okay, plus 1, so I got a 7.
Okay. It's a dude in a cloak. You
Okay.
just.
I'm like, I know there's something up because y'all
Yeah.
are talking about it,
but to help you out, he kind of like really quickly kind of like pulls his hood back a little bit so you can see his face.
All right.
More
And the normal
then
ears.
yeah, in the normal ears,
Bless you.
and puts it back down.
All right. Your name, sir?
My name is Richard.
Richard. Okay. Can I call you Dick? Just kidding. I'll call you Richard. Okay. Can you give us a description of your sister, just briefly, nothing too in detail? Clearly referring to the fact that she's a human.
Yes. She last time I saw her, she had her hair long. Was wearing her favorite cloak.
Colors?
Which it's this really interesting cloak that can hide the wearer from view of people if they
Well, that's gonna be
have
hard
it
to
up
find.
correctly. So it's kind of a green shimmery
All right.
color.
And to
It's,
hair
this is
color.
fantasy camo, just
Fantasy
so everyone's
camo.
aware of what I'm describing right now.
I'm right now
basically,
Hair color, eye
um,
color, stature, height.
She's about. He kind of holds a hand up to like his shoulder height, and about this
Small.
tall.
Everything is small to us.
I'm a giant!
Green eyes.
Right.
And I mean,
Hair color.
Dark
She has
blonde
long hair.
blonde.
Cool.
blonde.
Okay.
Long blonde hair.
Long blonde. Right.
And
Pretty lass.
I mean,
What's her name?
Celia.
Aw, Shakespeare.
Good. More Shakespeare.
Wow, Richard and Celia, they're a whole Shakespeare
You've also got
play.
Oberyn.
Yes, we do.
After fucking
Yes,
Fairy
we
King.
do.
Their D&D campaign is sponsored by Shakespeare.
It is hard to be
Who's
the bar.
rolling over in his grave right now.
Is
He likes it.
Is he?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Come on, I am writing the sister's name down.
Let me quickly make a name up. Shite.
To be fair, so far we're not really great at asking names.
I am.
Yes, you're horny.
Yes, you're
I'm
right.
also polite.
Are you all going to pursue the farm first? Is
Yeah.
that what we agreed on? At
What
this
are
point?
the farms like around here? Like, is it a line of farms? Is it like
It's
there's
just
like
kind
the
of-
town area and then the farms?
Yeah,
are
the
scattered
farms
side
are
of it?
on the outside of town. They're not in the town, so it's
Mm.
like small town, dirt roads. But then there's farms, and they're not big farms. They're just
Yeah.
enough to keep a small town running. Yeah.
I'd say like we branch off, but Richard clearly knows Celia better than any of us, so it's probably
Hopefully.
best if we. Well, yeah, hopefully. I sure hope he does. Because I'd be like, I'd go branch off, but like we don't know what we're looking for, so we'd probably all better stick together.
That's probably a good idea.
I know the way of the town though, so I will be leading this charge.
Yes.
Towards
Cool.
the farms.
Show me the farms.
So all of you kind of walk through town. Again, it's kind of it's waking up a little bit at this point. There's a couple lights on in houses through the windows. You can see by lights I mean candles are getting lit.
Neon signs
I know.
everywhere.
I obviously everything is very medieval fantasy still. But you head. You take a right out down a dirt road. You travel for a little bit, and you come across a farmhouse. It's the first one that you see. So you go up, and out front is a halfling man hanging out on his front porch. He's kind of looking out at this field a little bit, chewing on some straw.
Cool. And since I've been in this town for like a little while, do I know his name? Or do
Yes, you do know this guy.
his name would be.
Dick.
Hello.
His name is Kevin Ross.
Kevin?
No, Kevin Ross.
Kevin.
Kevin Ross.
Is that one
One
name
word.
or
One word.
Kevin Ross?
Kevin Ross.
Hello, well met, Ross. I'm
Good day.
giving nicknames to everyone I know.
That's fine.
Hello, well met, Ross. Good morning.
It's good to see you this morning.
It's good to see you as well. I have an order for saving for more apples, but
Oh,
I have
yes,
another issue.
God, thank you.
Yes, I can
hand.
get a couple extra things out to you by the end of the day.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
No rush, of course. I have another issue at hand.
Oh
actually. I
yes,
was hoping you could help.
is there something I can help with?
Just seeing if anyone's come by recently. Anyone you don't recognize from town, besides
I was like, hello.
the gaggle behind me.
I mean, yes, I was gonna say I don't recognize. I think I feel like I've heard of some horsemen walking around.
Most
but,
people have. Good day.
Being the rumor going around
I can't
town
say I've seen them
recently,
though.
yeah.
I've been out here in my farm
Hard to miss.
mostly, but I mean, besides these fellas, I haven't. And he kind of looks at Richard a little bit, and he's like, "Actually, now that I think about it, I did have a cloaked lady come through here.
Perfect. Did she go anywhere? Say anything?
I mean, she came by and she kind of seemed a little, she seemed a little distressed, and she asked if I knew any places to stay, so I told her about the inn, but she said that it was a little too many people.
I never saw her come by.
So, yeah, I offered her to stay here, so, because I didn't want her sleeping out,
Yeah.
in the outside. And,
You're a good man, Ross.
no, it's anybody would do it. And she She insisted on sleeping in the barn, even though I offered her a bed, but she just... So I gave her a place in the barn, but by the time I came back in the morning, she was gone again. So, and I don't know where she went, but did you want to see the barn?
That would be great, actually. Yes, thank you.
Okay, so you guys head
I
over.
love barns.
You guys head over to the barn, and
Perception.
I'm already ready to make that perception check.
Go ahead. He opens up the barn and you guys go inside. Perception check that shit.
18.
That's a 9.
14. Okay, so Kevlin, since you got the highest one, you look around. You see some cows are in here.
Yes, I
so
love cows.
obviously a dairy farmer of some sort,
And an apple farmer.
And an apple farmer. He is a multi-classing farmer.
Yep.
Yes.
Perfect. It's my kind of farmer.
But he so some cows in here, and you see in the back there's a pile of hay that seems to have been possibly slept in. There's an indent there, but you notice also that some of the hay has kind of become almost brittle and strange. I don't know if any of you wants to touch it or anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna touch it.
I don't think I got a high enough perception to do that.
I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna like investigate that hay.
Okay.
I sleep in barns. I feel like I'd want to also.
Yeah, you. I mean, I don't. So you go up and you pick up a piece of the hay, and it literally crumbles in your hand. And Richard kind of looks at it and seems concerned, but not like he exactly knows what's going on. But he's like, it must be her. I don't know who else it would be, but what's wrong with this hay?
Have either of you ever seen anything like this before? Like, this isn't I'm not familiar with hay. This isn't normal hay behavior.
No.
Is it?
No.
Ross
Can I
keeps
do
a
like
very
a
good farm?
Can I do like a magic check?
Yes.
Ooh,
Arcana.
Yes. Let's do an Arcana check.
19.
Wow. Nice. Okay, so you
These are all my good rolls, guys.
upon closer inspection, you notice that the hay almost seems to have been magically frozen, and that's why it's crumbling apart. Is because it got so cold that it started just kind of disintegrating in a weird way.
Question: what time of year is it?
It is let's say springtime.
Okay, so it's definitely weird.
Yeah,
But it's
not
also
winter.
only like a certain amount of hay.
I just want to make sure it's not like almost trying to be winter where it's like,
It seems to
it
be
could
a little colder.
It seems to be only in the area that has the indent of where someone had been sleeping.
And so it's definitely like magic is what made this.
Yes, it is not natural.
Richard, she didn't have any curse on her. She didn't have any, like, magic did this to the hay, and it's only where the indent is.
No, you don't understand. My sister doesn't have the magic abilities in her. She's not one of the ones touched by magic in this world. She couldn't have done this. Something must have gotten her, attacked her. Something. Yes, there must be why she's running. It's maybe something's pursuing her.
Can I do a perception check for like any like
Trail,
damage,
weird things
trail?
going on? Yeah,
like,
go ahead.
If there was like an attack or something.
That's
We got a 16 then.
Awesome. Okay. You don't notice any signs of struggle or anything. It kind of seems like she slept there and left.
Okay.
But you do notice that one of the cows actually has some frostbite
My bovine
going
friend.
up its side. So I don't know what you want to do with that information.
So just for your information, no sign of a struggle, but we've got cattle over here. We've got one of them, little bit of frostbite. We're in spring, something's going down. So I'm gonna go tend to the cattle. You guys look around. I'm gonna check on this and let the farmer know.
Okay.
I want to step outside the barn and do a perception check out there.
Okay.
Please be good. Nope.
With a 2
-1.
-1, so
Fuck!
but not quite a critical one. You don't notice anything out there. It's
The
just
sun is rising.
Yeah, the
I'm
sun
like,
is
it's bright,
rising.
okay.
It's starting to get bright out there, but nothing weird to see.
Go back inside.
Can you tell us how long ago she was here?
He thinks about it for a minute and he's like, I want to say that she came through here about, well, maybe less than a week ago. It's pretty
So
recent.
a couple days.
Yeah.
He's not taking care of his fucking cattle. Frostbite on his fucking cow. Sorry.
Like I said, she came in the night, and by the morning she was gone and left this weird residue here. Or not residue, left this weird,
Whatever this is.
I don't know, I had to get new hay.
Alright.
Thank you, Ross. It's a good start.
Yeah, if you wanted to pursue this mysterious figure, there's always, that strange hermit that lives on the lake that...
I was going to suggest going towards the lake.
Yeah, it's, I mean, she could have run that way since the lake is over yonder. You can see it from the barn. Like, if you look, there's the lake when you're looking outside. But she could have run that way for all we know, because she seemed to be looking for privacy.
Yeah.
So maybe the hermit saw her. But that's all I can really say to help. I'm sorry.
No, it's a good help. It's a good start. And if you can get the apples to save them, that would be
Yes,
wonderful.
no problem.
Before we go, I want to pull the farmer aside and be like, take care of your fucking cow. Now.
And this is like a half.
Yeah, this is
He comes up to maybe your horse.
Yeah, and I bend down and I say, take care of your fucking cow.
He really sinks into... Do an intimidation check.
Jesus, yes. Ross is fine. 13, what do I have for intimidation? Plus 3, so 16!
He really sinks into
scary.
himself, and he's like, we'll do. Thank you for your opinion.
Just clarify. It's not an opinion, it's an
And
argument.
he kind of quickly ushers you guys away and closes the door.
The cow's hurt! You're a bad farmer! You didn't even notice!
Can I just punch you in the shoulder?
No!
I'm gonna fucking
Roll for it, bitch!
fucking punch! That's my 16!
Actually, I was gonna say you should do a dexterity check, if anything.
All right.
To see if she hits you.
Oh, fuck. I don't think I have good dexterity.
Well, if I never beat yours, I get to punch you.
Yeah,
in the
no,
shoulder.
yeah, she punches you in the
I
shoulder.
punch you in the shoulders.
No damage taken, just...
I just sort of
liked
get
it.
in between you
I
two
liked
and do this. Guys, literally not the time.
Richard is kind of standing to the side, and he kind of is holding, he's kind of muttering to
This is a
himself, just
mistake.
These
like
assholes.
he doesn't really, he's kind of ignoring you guys right now. He's kind of just I don't understand what, if she was running from something, why didn't she tell me? I mean,
Richard, how long has she been gone?
she's been gone for 4 months.
Four.
now, and I've been chasing her from town to town, and I always seem to get close, but this is the closest I've gotten.
And you have no idea why she's running from you.
She just left one day, and I don't know if she thought she was protecting me by not getting me involved or what, but
Did she leave anything? A note?
nothing. She disappeared one day,
Can I
and
do a perception check on Richard?
Yeah.
Because I feel like he knows more than he's not telling us. It's a 2! It's a 2, my dude. 2 plus, so I think it's 3.
I mean, you don't. He
it.
does not seem to
misses
be
his
lying, and
sister.
he misses his sister. That's all. I
I
mean,
don't trust him.
Well,
yeah, that's-
let's go towards the lake.
Yeah,
and
I'm
let's
just
see if we
gonna
can
keep
find
leading
any
the
more of
way.
this frost stuff.
okay. So then.
We're
Yeah.
walking, and I'm gonna
Yeah, I want to also make a
percept.
percept. Oh, I don't know about, yeah, you guys
Oh,
talk about the frost.
to
Did you
at
guys talk
the.
about the frost? We'll talk about the frost?
Yeah,
We're good.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know to look for.
Yeah, you guys all know.
I told you the cow had
Nope, it's a
wow.
nice ass day. I like the birds.
Did you also? We both got ones.
18!
Wow. Okay.
Suck
so
my motherfucking
both of you are
dick.
just
It's a really
looking
nice
up at
day.
the
Look at this
sky.
beautiful day.
You're just
Forgetting
so
the frost on the
distracted.
ground.
And yet this 9-foot-tall fucking centaur is like, ooh, look.
You're bent right at the.
Yeah, right at the waist.
Oberyn, you don't really it's not like a trail of frost. That's not what's happening here, because it's not a trail that left the barn. It's just like there was frost in the barn. Obviously cold enough to give frostbite to an
That
animal.
left for a couple.
Yeah.
That's been there for a few days.
And you maybe notice the occasional like flower that seems to be more wilted than it should be for this time of year, because it is spring. Things should be blooming. But there's not like frost everywhere.
Yeah.
But the four of you approach the lake now, and there is an elf sitting there in front of. There's a small shack and sort of a pier almost over the lake, and there's an elf sitting on the end of the pier with a fishing rod.
Cool. And same question
Male
I
or
asked.
female?
Male. I told you.
Same question for Kevin Ross. Do I know him?
This one you don't know.
Okay.
This is everybody kind of knows about the weird hermit elf that lives
kind of
by the
know,
lake, but nobody really like knows him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's yeah. So what
I
do you guys
guess
like to do?
I will approach.
Okay.
Because I work at the bar. Maybe he knows.
Go ahead.
Hail and well met.
Good
morning.
Sorry,
Don't mean to scare you.
No, I don't really get visitors out here. Sorry. Can I help you all? Or
Yeah, my name's Kira. I work over at the inn in town.
Oh yeah, that inn that Saban runs.
Saban's Inn, yeah.
Yes, I've never stayed there, but I've heard. I've seen Saban walking around here, this area before.
Well, we're just looking for someone.
Oh, okay.
Just wondering if she passed by recently.
He kind of thinks about it, and he's like, I've seen a couple random travelers pass by, but you're gonna have to be more specific.
Greenish cloak.
Oh,
Perhaps trying to hide herself?
She didn't seem to be hiding herself, but I do remember a girl coming by early in the morning a couple days ago.
Yeah, anything you can tell us about her?
She kind of came by, and I was out fishing, and she asked me about the forest a little bit, but I told her not to think too hard on it, because she didn't seem quite right, and like she would not do well in the forest, and after a little bit of questioning, she seemed to give up, and she walked towards town, and so I assume she didn't go in, because
No, hopefully not.
like I said, she didn't seem quite all right.
Sir, did she seem distressed at all?
She didn't. She seemed nervous. If anything.
All right. Anything wrong? Did you see any injuries or anything, or anything that would point to something that's not quite normal aside from nervous?
Like I said, she looked a little sick almost. But so that's why I pointed her towards town. Is because I was thinking that maybe she could get some help at the clinic or something out there. But she seemed to be against going to any healers, so I told her to at least go to the merchant stalls and maybe find some potions or something that she could use. But
you haven't noticed any frost, unnatural plant behavior recently?
No, I did notice the fish are acting a little bit weird. They're not quite as active as they should be for this time of year. Yeah, a little lethargic, exactly. I haven't been catching as many.
Behavior?
I guess so. It's they're starting to pick back up again recently, though. But for a couple days there, they were being a little strange.
A few days.
Yeah.
2-3 days?
Yeah, about that.
Right,
That sounds about right.
Good to know.
I didn't think much on it, though.
No. Don't need to think too much on it. It's all right.
But
As long as they're picking back up, right?
yes.
Clearly.
Seeing as it's my way of life, gotta catch those fish so I can eat.
Perfect. Well, thank you for
we
your
appreciate
information.
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Good day, sir. We'll contact you if we have any more questions for you.
And please, if you see her again, if you can come by the inn or send a message, send someone.
Yeah.
I would really appreciate it. Thank you.
He nods and goes back to his fishing.
I say we go to the merchants.
Yeah.
Clearly the best option.
The merchants and then the forest.
It's the last thing
We're
I want
not
to do.
going to the fucking forest.
I mean,
I know.
Richard kind of looks at the
forest.
forest and is like, is there something strange about that forest? Why would he tell her not to think on it? It's too hard.
There are...
Don't think on it too hard, Richard.
Oh, okay.
There are a lot of people that come into town to go into the forest because of its mysteries, and they don't come back.
Oh. You don't think that
I don't.
Celia Winst...
I don't. Honestly. I don't think she
It
did.
sounds like she's sick or something. I'm just...
So we're going to go to
I
the
don't
merchants.
understand.
We'll see if they have anything.
Okay. I guess lead the way to
To the merchants!
the merchants.
To the merchants.
Let's have a conversation with some merchants.
You guys head into town again. It's now waking. It's now awake. The merchant stalls are open. There's people on the street again. The sun is a little bit higher in the sky. It's
Do I recognize anyone?
So you have only really been. So that's why you really only
seven
been.
people.
Yeah. No, you really have only been sleeping with people who are not
at the inn.
permanent in this town.
Oh, perfect. Except for
yeah. Elith is the first one that you really got
Messed
that
up
was
on.
from town.
Oops.
But you don't see her. She's not out and about at this point. So no, you don't. I mean, you kind of recognize people from like walking around town, but nobody that you've been with at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same question.
Yes. The three
a lot of them.
the three sister merchants.
Ooh.
Who
Hey.
own the three. They're three goblin girls. Yes. Their names are Magatra, Magdiana, and Mudok. Three goblin sisters. They run the three very very prominent stalls in the middle of town. Yes. And as you approach, they all kind of like lean out. They're kind of like in a weird little semicircle, and they kind of all lean out and go. They kind of speak. They kind of finish each other's sentences.
Oh god, they're
Nice.
creepy. I like it.
They're
Finish each other's sandwiches!
I was like,
That's the third one.
Yes. So, oh well, look, sisters, we've got some people coming over. Do you think
morning.
that they're going to want any good stuff? I really hope that they're in need of some supplies. I haven't sold anything in quite a while now. Hello. Welcome to our
morning.
stalls.
Good morning.
Oh, it's Kier.
Good morning, Magdiana.
Well,
Are they triplets? Did you
How?
miss it?
I don't know.
Did you fuck it up?
Did I?
what?
Did I name the right one?
Sure.
Please say.
Perception check.
You're never sure.
I'm
which
never
one
quite
is
sure.
which.
They never tell me.
They're always kind of like the
I just
three
pick
of them
which ones
are.
I wanna call
They're
which
always
one. Okay.
changing stalls. They're just
The
they're
worst.
those assholes that are kind of just
Okay.
like
Well, I picked out, I guess, the one in the middle is Magdiana
yeah
now.
yeah they're okay. Well oh, you hear that, Magdiana? She wants to talk to you.
Just a quick question for you girls this morning.
Oh yes.
Have you seen anyone come through a couple days ago in the morning? Greenish cloak,
Shorter than me.
short, taller than you, shorter than us.
I don't know,
Looking
sisters.
shifty.
Did we see anyone like that? I don't know. I can't remember if there was anybody of that stature or coloring or anything like
Ladies.
that.
Ladies, clearly. I ask for your help here. This is very important. It's, business as per usual, but I want to do a fucking persuasion check because
Okay.
let's see if we can. Oh fuck! I got a 5.
Wow.
Shit. Okay.
You are not doing well.
So
this
if I
evening.
see that Oberon is like failing, can I like muscle my way in and like try and save?
supposed to be good at
If you
persuasion.
want to try, yeah.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
cool.
check it.
I'm gonna see how well
Please.
I do. Yeah, start this dialogue.
Oh, I got a
That is a 17.
not very
Okay.
good with goblins.
Oh no, wait, it's
apparently.
more than that. Hold on. It's 17, 18, 19.
Shit. They,
Yeah, I have +5
thank
to
God.
persuasion.
What the fuck? number did you get?
I got a 14, but I have +3 charisma and +2 proficiency, and I have proficiency in persuasion.
Okay,
so
well then.
Ladies, I am so sorry to interrupt you. I'm sure that you've been so busy recently. I mean, your wares are just fantastic. It's just, see this gentleman right here, he's been searching for his sister. And I'm sure you all would be distraught if one of you went missing. She's been missing for 4 months at this point, and we don't know if anything bad has happened to her, so we just really need to know, if you've seen anyone in a green cloak acting like they needed healing, like they were distressed, running from something, anything of the sort.
The 3 goblins kind of look at each other.
Where was this eloquency when she was talking to everyone else?
They kind of look. Yeah, everybody's pretty impressed by you suddenly stepping up and being like
I'm
very
persuasive.
Wow, thank you for saving my ass.
The 3 sisters kind of look at each other and they eye Richard for a second and they go, and one of them leans over to the other 2 and goes, "Oh, sisters, I think I smells me a human over there." And the other one leans over and says, "Yes, I do in fact, and this one here," and looks at Aura and says, "has something different about her."
She sort of smiles and looks down, like down to the side.
They kind of like seem to have like a silent conversation and seem to decide that they're going to be helpful right now.
I got real worried. I was like sitting here like hand again on my hip, waiting for it. Like
that persuasion. That persuasion helped a lot. Damn, I was hoping you guys would have to try harder.
We may not be good for each other, but we're really good with everyone else.
Apparently. So the 3 sisters say, "Yes, we did see your girl that you're looking for. She came through a couple days ago asking after some potions and a shield that she could take or so. She seemed to have quite a bit of gold on her for someone like her, didn't she? Oh, yes, she did, sister. She did seem to have some gold on her. She didn't seem to spend much, though. Kind of strange.
Do you remember exactly what she bought?
She bought some healing potions.
Right.
And a lantern.
A lantern.
She didn't go towards the forest, did she?
Oh, no. She, after buying her stuff, she seemed to go towards the bank, actually. It's dangerous to walk around these parts with too much gold on ya. You never know who's watching. But we will say, we smelt death on that girl.
Right.
Would they know, like, necrotic death, frost death?
Just
like,
death.
Just death.
Just
They're
stinky
goblins
death.
that can, like, perceive things, but they're not, like, all-knowing or...
They're not
just
weird.
They're
not
weird.
fakes.
Fucking
They don't share
weird.
one eye.
Yeah.
They're not passing
No.
it back and forth.
No.
I mean,
They just meet the fates.
You sure about that?
No, they're not. But, the inspiration is there. Yes, I didn't like the smell of her. It's not don't like death in this town. It doesn't come here often. I don't think she could hide in this town for long.
It's a small town. No one can hide.
Yeah.
Clearly.
But if that's all you need to know, is there any wares that you'll be needing today? I'm always itching to sell.
What do they have?
They have very, very simple items, like very simple weapons. They have some food. They have very, very simple potions.
What is the price of a basic healing potion in this world?
That's a good question. Yeah, how much money do we actually have?
I have
it's
15.
based on your
Meaning,
whatever you guys
Meaning, though,
sort of
how much money do we
Oh, yeah.
actually have based on the world?
Okay, well, you figure that out.
Are you using our background starting gold
How much do you guys supposedly
I've got-
have?
I have 25.
Okay.
15.
Okay.
don't
What do you
know.
supposedly have?
I don't remember.
Potions are 5. Because I'm deciding that because it does not say in the book and I'm the DM.
Awesome. I like. Are your characters interested in buying things?
No, because I'm not wandering.
I know these 3.
Okay.
I'm not interested in buying anything.
Okay. Cool.
I'm gonna stay behind real quick.
Okay.
I'll catch up in a second. The bank is just right up the
Yeah,
road,
it's
right?
right. You can see it right there.
Perfect.
So I will leave. I'll leave. I'm gonna leave Richard.
I'm going. I don't give a fuck about where.
Richard goes with you guys because he's a little uncomfortable about these goblin ladies that just kind of sniffed him out.
Can I just give him like a little nod of the head? The ladies just like, ladies.
Sure. Yeah, they're not impressed.
Damn it! I can always try.
But yeah, you guys meander down the road a bit.
And I'm gonna say, ladies, first of all, lovely collection of potions. Second of all, Lilith, does that name ring a bell to any of you?
Oh, she's pursuing Lilith, she is. Oh, yes, we've heard much about Lilith. Not a goddess you want to anger.
No, definitely not. Has there been any sightings of her followers, of anything having to do with her in these parts?
Hold on, let me think for a moment what I want to say. They kind of look at you, and they say, it seems that Lilith has already found you, hasn't she?
Perhaps, but now it's my turn to find her.
Well, you'll have to go on a great venture to find her.
I've already started.
Keep on your path, and she'll come to you.
Fuck.
Thank you. For your time, I would love to buy one of your potions, and here's an extra gold for your trouble.
All right, go ahead and take 6 gold off of your stuff. Just so you know, your potion of healing regains you 2d4 plus 2 hit points when you drink it. So go ahead and write that down because I will not remember it.
2d4 plus.
And then did you guys go into the bank, or did you wait outside?
Oh, we're waiting outside.
Okay, you guys are waiting outside.
Okay, I jog up.
Okay.
Clank, 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 clank.
We both make noises.
Yeah, no, I have disadvantage on all of my stealth checks.
Yeah,
so
no,
worry
it's
about
great.
her.
I can't wait for the stealth shit
Dude,
that I have ready.
She gets disadvantage on anything that hooves clip
I know.
on,
No,
which I love.
Trust me, I've taken in the team composition.
God damn it.
I love
I
this.
think I'm the only one that can sneak.
Yep.
No,
Maybe?
she can sneak.
Like, at
Yes.
least I'm charming.
You don't know her yet, though, so ignore
Yeah.
that.
Who dat?
She can sneak.
Of our current group, I can only
yes,
sneak.
the tiefling can sneak.
As long as my dice are nice to me.
Yes.
But okay, so you guys are outside the bank. You're gonna go in.
Yep.
Cool.
Of course.
You guys go in. It's probably the most posh building in town. Obviously, it's where the money is.
I like this building.
I would say that it's one of those weird things where, although it's a small town and it doesn't seem like there should be a bank that has a lot in it, this town has enough travelers that come through that the bank is a fairly higher end bank. Obviously, they collect like the small taxes from around town, but a lot of travelers will also drop off deposit boxes of their things before eventually disappearing into the forest and not coming back. So they're holding on to a lot of expensive items, which everybody in town knows, and after a while the bank will release those items to the town because they're like, they're not coming back. Yeah, exactly. It's one of those situations.
Like after a couple of years, they're like, yeah, they're not coming back.
Yeah, exactly. But you see the owner of the bank, which you know who she is, so you can walk right up to her. She is shooing away a man who was just asking for a loan. You hear the end of the conversation, and she sees you guys approaching. And says, "Aye, well, if it isn't Akir,
Good morning.
I don't see you in my bank very often."
No, not often at all. Actually, here on business.
Oh, well, is there something that Saban needs from me?
No, different business, actually. We had someone stay at the inn a couple days ago. A girl, didn't catch her name. She was wearing a green cloak, and assuming she went into the forest, wondering if she left anything. She didn't pay for her room.
Oh, she didn't pay for a room now. That's some trouble. I had a feeling when she came in here that she was trouble for town, but yes, no, I do recall. She came in a couple days ago, I want to say, and she seemed to deposit pretty much everything except for a couple of light weapons and some maybe a couple potions she seemed to have bought from the sisters. But she dropped off a deposit and then disappeared.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Did she? Have you seen her since?
No. That's why I'm trying to track down anything that we can get for her to pay for the room.
That's true.
Usually we pay up front, but she didn't mention she was going into the forest.
Yeah. Normally they're pretty bragging about the forest and being able to take it on. So I'm surprised that she was the sneaky type. No, she seemed.
That wasn't over, and you know his voice.
I do. It's working, isn't it? Though.
Well, I mean, she has a rapport with you.
Kier feels very bad for lying, but like it needs to be done.
I'm just smiling.
Richard steps forward at this time and says, "Please, is there any way that we can see what it is she deposited or anything?" And the bank owner kind of thinks about it. Kier, who are these fellas you got with you?
Well, you just met Richard. This is actually her older brother.
Oh, a brother, huh? You also gonna run out of town without paying for anything?
He's already paid his room up front, and I sort of just like nudge Richard, like, don't.
Okay, just
in case you're a dipshit.
And these are my other friends. They're not part of this.
Right. Good morning.
They're leaving town soon too. Not going into the forest.
She kind of looks at the four of you and is like, well, I suppose since you are of the same blood, I can let you see the deposit box at least, but I can't let you take anything out. But I have to say, I don't know. Make a persuasion check on that
one. Persuasion? Is that like plus charisma?
That's under charisma.
Yes. Ooh. We are at 19, 20, 22.
She will in fact let you take 10 gold for the room out of the deposit box.
Can I add that to my money?
She likes you. Well, let's get to the deposit box first. But yes, you can add that to your money.
Oh my god.
In a minute.
Damn it!
She did it.
Thank God, the first good roll.
She kind of straightens out her papers on her desk and turns around, and she kind of seems to shrink. And then she emerges from behind the desk and realizes that she is a dwarf woman. Yeah.
She's small! She's precious! Oh my god!
And she was actually standing on a raised platform to be at her desk.
Okay, but I need Oberyn to just make a little sound. He's just like, oh. He's just really excited. She's so small.
I sort of elbow over.
Like us, like just decking him the entire time.
He can handle
Oberyn does not have his shit together.
That's rude.
He's giant!
She kind of looks at you and kind of gives a little smirk, but then beckons you guys to follow her. She leads you to the back vault.
Is Oberyn like clip-clopping?
Yes, of course
you hear the small
It
clip,
echoes,
clop,
it sucks.
clop of his little
Shit's
hooves.
beautiful. Shut up.
Little hooves?
We're like rhinos.
Sorry, I forgot that he's a huge centaur.
He's a fucking Clydesdale.
He clacks along after everybody.
Please be gentle. These are marble floors.
He's very gentle. He's a performer, okay?
He's a gentle lover, too.
Very gentle.
He, she, unlocks, she does a series of locks on the vault and, opens it up and then goes inside and looks around the deposit boxes. There's a lot of them on the walls and just kind of like, let's see. Ah, yes, it'll be this one right here. Richard, if you can just, put your hand to it. And Richard kind of like nervously comes up and puts his hand on the box, and the box takes a second and then seems to flash and then it opens. So it is.
So it recognizes the blood.
Yeah.
Yes,
Like,
it is a. So that does confirm to you at least that whoever deposited this is
in fact her.
is in fact related to Richard. So if you had any doubts about that,
Oh, I didn't.
that was gone. I don't know. She was fucking questioning me earlier.
She questions
I question everything.
So the deposit box comes out. They said it. Prunda, since you guys didn't fucking ask for her name.
Well, to be fair,
We
like,
also
she's
didn't
not
ask
talking
for
to
the.
me.
We also didn't ask for the hermit's name.
It's fine, he's a hermit, we don't know. Prunta?
He had a name though.
Prunda. That sounds an awful lot like Prunda.
Whoa.
Prunda.
Prunda. Oh, well, now I feel like an idiot.
With a D.
Wow, you did make a lot of NPCs for this.
This is amazing.
Yeah!
I love meeting people.
World building.
It's very intimidating, though, knowing everybody.
I want to chat with
not
them.
be able to-
This is the only town where this will
I can't
happen.
ask for her name.
Yeah, I know. The others could, but you know, it's fine.
Or Megan can just go, bitch, what's this one's name? Prunda, nice to see you again.
But Prunda kind of steps up onto another stool and sets her, sets the deposit box. She's a tiny lady.
I love her.
And sets it on the table and says, go ahead. And Richard kind of like pulls out a couple of items. It seems to be a bag of gold, which you take 10 out of, but the rest stay in there.
How much gold is in there?
You can't tell, but there seems to be
Like,
a big.
Oh, can't I?
Wait, like judging by the like size of the
Like-
pouch, like, give us like a range.
You know when Harry goes into his vault and takes like a couple handfuls
Of gold.
like gold?
So probably around like 30.
Yeah,
Nice, I
It's,
get
it's
the
a
whole
good.
third
It's
of
a,
her money.
it's a good amount.
Yeah, it's a nice. Basically, I'm just like it's super unusual for like this
Yes.
human girl.
This
who's
human
running
girl should
around.
not be running around with all
With
this
this much
money.
gold.
Yes, that's definitely strange. And there's a couple of gems in there, and a vial that has some like swirling concoction. But
And I drink it.
Can I like
God.
Arcana check to
Please
see if
don't
I
fucking-
recognize
I'm not
what it
drinking
is?
it.
yes, go ahead.
I was going to offer the Arcana check, but mine's not good.
Yeah, I got like a 9.
Yeah, no, it's a vial of swirling.
It's probably magical.
It's
all I
probably
know,
some
yeah.
sort of magic, but it's not like, it's nothing you like recognize or like, it's not like giving you any weird vibes or anything.
Yeah,
it's
if
just
it's-
there.
Can I just
So,
do like a
cool.
perception check to see if there's anything like odd about any
Yeah,
of
go
this?
ahead.
Like just in case. 13 plus, where's my perception under?
Wisdom.
Wisdom, 13 plus 1, 14.
Okay. Obviously the gold is weird. People don't normally have that much money on them just walking around unless they're, and she had bought things on top of that.
So she's had
yeah,
a
there
lot
was more
more.
than that even. The gems, you've never seen them before. They're weird gems. You don't know if maybe they're like some weird human gem that like maybe she had on her or something.
Oberon likes
but-
decoration. I feel like
they're you can't tell if they're decorative, but they're definitely worth some money. There are a couple colors. There's a blue one. There's a couple red ones. That kind of thing. And then the vial again. It's not suspicious. It's just
A vibe.
a vial of some sort of swirling potion. Yeah. So, I don't know what you guys want to do from there.
Well, I think our next step is tracking her down in the forest.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh, you don't want to do anything else in
I
here?
wanna
in
take
the
the
bank?
vial.
Oh, in the bank?
Well,
Yeah.
none of it is ours to take, it's all Richard.
Prunda is watching you.
Damn
Yeah.
So
Like,
I
where's my
see
sleight
you
of hand?
eyeing the vial, and I do that.
Again, like, don't.
Oh, no.
Richard does pick up the vial though and looks at it and doesn't seem to know what it is, but he kind of looks at Prunda and he goes, "Can I take this?" And she goes, "Well, seeing as your sister doesn't seem to be coming back, you can take whatever you want in here." So he pockets the vial and he picks up one of the gems and kind of looks at it and he puts that in his pocket as well.
Yeah.
And the
Richard-
rest he seems to leave.
Richard, if you don't mind me asking.
yes. Yes.
When she left, did you notice any of your stuff missing, or Do you think she might have stolen this along the way? I don't want to make assumptions about your sister,
I
of
can't.
course.
I've never seen any of this stuff before. It's all. She must have been picking this up along the way when she was running from whatever she was running from. I don't know why she would even need any of this, though. But
And why she would leave it all.
yeah, and why she would leave it all if she's going to go into some strange
Yeah.
forest or anything. But yeah, he looks very distressed. Like things are not. He's even more confused than when he came into town. Although these are the most clues that he's found so far on his search. So yes, he puts the rest in the box, and Prunda takes it and puts the box away. Now, is there anything else I can do for you lot?
I think I'm good, but thank you, Linda.
Okay. Now, Kier.
Yeah.
By any chance, have you lot checked out the jail yet? I mean, she was a very suspicious figure, and it sounds like a couple people saw her. Maybe she ended up.
Yeah, Prunda, you know how
Behind
much I
bars.
appreciate you. The forest is the last thing I want to do.
Oh yes,
We're
of
doing
course. No,
everything first.
we don't want anyone to go into the forest. If anything, if she's in the forest, let her be at that point. But I mean, have you checked the jail?
Not yet.
If you haven't checked there, it's the only place I could think
Oberyn
a
doesn't like this.
strange figure would.
The
end up.
DM calls from above. There's still a jail to look at.
There's still a fucking jail.
Go look at the damn jail ass
I have
hats.
a meta patient that's like, go to the jail.
Yeah.
I hear a voice. It's telling me to go to the jail.
The meta pigeon telling us to go to the
Meta
jail.
pigeon.
Thank you, Brenda. Thank you for everything.
Yeah.
Thank you, Metapigeon.
Thank you, meta pigeon.
Listen,
This now was my character voice.
I have to push you guys.
Yeah.
No, I
To all the
appreciate it
places.
because I would have forgotten the jail.
That's
I
why
have a whole- I
I'm
have a
reminding
list of
you.
all the
Yeah,
things we need
that's
to do.
see, she wrote
I
it down.
don't care.
I've been writing down names.
That's how you.
Yeah, I've got
forget
names in the
things.
whole
I
in the
care
whole
about
city.
you.
So
No.
Richard?
No, I reject. Yes.
No, you don't.
Yes.
if you've gotten everything you want to take,
Yes. I think this is all I want.
then we go to the jail.
Is Richard okay with her just taking his sister's money?
I mean, for all he knows, she actually did stay in the inn. I don't.
And
think
I
No,
didn't catch
because
it.
Savin said she didn't.
Oh yeah.
We
that's
also
right.
had our beautiful hermit
I mean,
boy.
I don't think.
Or no,
If
the farmer.
anything, he sees it as payment for helping him.
I just sort of just ditch work. and try to
I know.
find
It's,
you two.
at this point, I'm like, so this is payment for all of us.
No, he did not say
That's
that.
how
I think
they're
that
seeing it.
he just didn't stop her because he was like, they're helping me. I'll let them take some of this weird money that I don't
wasn't-
know where it came
That
from.
wasn't his either.
Yeah, it wasn't his, so he
It's
doesn't
not like
really
she
care.
stole from him.
Yeah.
She stole from other people.
Yes.
This is
She
like
got
a
it
Robin
from
Hood
someone.
effect.
Yes.
I got a performance tonight. I don't care. We're good.
Yes.
I have a
I have
performance
more
tonight.
gold.
we have a lot
Well,
of
now
stuff.
I
got a
don't
long
have more gold
performance
than all
tonight.
of you, but I used to have more gold.
I mean,
than all of you.
does your character really care about gold?
No, that's
Yeah,
the thing.
yeah.
Catelyn cares, but
Yeah.
Aura
So,
doesn't.
Yeah,
Let's be
that's the
real.
thing.
I
When
have
they
a
were
steady
like,
job.
"Oh no, she stole this money," I'm like, "She doesn't have to steal it. She does other things for it."
God.
You're welcome.
So what are you guys doing now?
Leading the way
I
to the
guess
jail.
we're going
Yeah.
to the jail. Just so I'm a little antsy in the jail. Like it's not like I just don't like jails. Okay.
You don't have to go in.
No, I'm
Are
gonna
you gonna
go.
express this to us, or are you just gonna like?
No, I
walk
just
and, like,
you can just kind of like
He
just
does a little like click,
his-
like you know
just
when
a little,
horses
like-
are nervous
yeah,
and they
the
do
just
the little,
it's just
like,
a little like it's not bad, but it's just like okay, I don't like this. This is kind of like there's not
Yeah.
not that like there's ever been any long stays in jail, but
Before we walk into the jail, though,
Yes.
I'm assuming it's also like a sheriff's office.
It is.
Sheriff's office
It's
conjoins
so let me
jail?
describe the jail. So the jail is a small town sheriff jail thing where it's like a small front room with a desk where the sheriff
Yeah.
hangs out, and there's just a couple cells. You can't see all of. They're kind of behind a door, but it's a small town sheriff jail situation. Yeah. There's a sheriff that runs the town, but it's not like a police force. Because again, the town is
It's a small
not
town.
huge. Yeah. So, do you guys enter?
Yep.
Okay. So you enter. There's the desk off to the left, and then there's the door that would lead to the actual cells to the right. And you see a. It's fine. There we go. You see a gnome man sitting behind the sheriff's desk with a little fantasy sheriff uniform on. Yes. And
Oberon makes the same aw sound.
I small things,
go
don't
like,
you?
really like
what's
small
this
things.
one's name?
And I whisper back, Sheriff.
Sheriff Elros.
No, this was supposed to be Kip Kipling.
No.
Elrose.
Elros.
Fine.
I'll make Kip Kipling happen if I want him to happen. And he'll happen.
How much do I have to persuade you? How much do I have to persuade you?
No.
You say he's a gnome?
Gnome.
Yes, he is a gnome. He is a gnome sheriff.
Oberon really likes tiny people.
That's racist.
He loves them. It's not a fetish. It's not racist.
They're just adorable. It's
they're
like when you
very
like really
sweet.
small animals.
Yeah.
It's like that.
And you want to kill them because they're so cute.
No, you just want to nom on
You
their
want to
ears.
squish them. I thought it was you want to squish them. It's like aggression, cute aggression.
Yeah,
right?
See, I go with like
Yeah.
nomming on. You just
Yeah.
want to like nom it. Just like put your mouth on it. Hey.
Yes, Sheriff Elros, the gnome sheriff.
Yep.
He is sitting behind his desk. He's working on some paperwork. And he looks up when you guys come in. So,
Good morning.
Good afternoon, Sheriff.
hello, Kier.
Afternoon.
It's how are you doing? Don't ever see you come in here.
No, it's rare actually, but we had someone stay at the inn a couple days ago. Assumed she went into the forest for her disappearance, but Pruda said we might check here to see if she was arrested instead of going into the forest.
Didn't pay.
Can
Didn't
you
pay for
can
the
you
room
describe
either.
her? If she didn't pay for her room, then I definitely need to have a talk with her.
If you didn't arrest her already. Didn't catch her face. She had her hood up the entire time.
Wearing a hood, huh?
But a greenish cloak.
Greenish cloak.
She seemed a little shifty too.
You know, I did actually, my daughter, ran into,
Oberon is like,
God.
daughter.
Hillary immediately perked up when I said that.
It was mostly like, oh shit, did I sleep with your daughter? If you said son, it would have been the same reaction.
Yeah, my daughter ran into some cloaked figure a couple nights ago, and said that she seemed a little shifty, desperate, not quite right. And I went to look for her because I thought that I should maybe take her in, talk to her, but couldn't quite find her. But she said that the girl seemed almost scared. Actually, let me call her in here. She's in the back working on
Good, yeah.
some
Oh no.
and he calls into the back, and from the back emerges Elith, the elf girl that Oberon
Wait.
slept with this
He
morning.
adopted
he
her.
adopted her.
She yes.
He adopted her? Do you guys know who Elith is and I don't?
Well,
No.
no, just because like Elith is the elf.
Okay, and he's a gnome.
Yeah, he's a gnome.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. I mean, if you guys want to ask about it, you can. But
I just sort
make
of, like,
whatever
look,
assumptions.
and I'm like,
He sees the look on your face, and he goes, "She's my adopted daughter, but I've had her since she was very young. So, blood doesn't mean much in these parts."
See my face. We're good.
Elith kind of looks at all of you and is like, "Oh, Oberon,
Elith,
thought you left.
that'll be tomorrow.
Got it."
I'm sort of like doing this thing.
The shade
Like-
eyes, like looking between everyone.
Doing the shady
Yeah,
looking.
Elros kind of looks between Oberon and Elith and is like, "Huh."
Now I'm extra antsy. Little clip clops. Like,
Elros doesn't seem super happy anymore.
You're ruining my town for me.
I'm sorry.
Elith, Kier here was wondering about that girl that you met. the
Yeah,
other
anything you
night.
can tell me about her. If she mentioned anything where she was going, that'd be great.
She kind of knocked into me on the street. She seemed to be coming from the direction of either the merchants or the bank. I'm not sure, but I was on my way to see Pops, and she ran into me, and I couldn't see her face really because not only did she have a hood on, but her face was wrapped in some sort of material. I couldn't quite tell what any of her features were, but she seemed to be in a rush, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure she went towards the forest.
And that's what I've been assuming as well.
Yeah.
Could you tell us when that actually happened? A few days ago?
Yeah,
2 days ago?
It's a couple nights ago now.
Nights ago, okay.
Yeah.
So, clearly, we've had this all happened in the same day, 2 days?
That's what I'm assuming it all happened the same day.
Within the same, day or two.
She met
Yeah.
Ross at night. Next morning ran past
She was
the
not in
cottage.
town for long, is the
Right.
impression that you're getting,
Yeah.
before
At
disappearing again.
maximum 2 days.
Yeah.
2 days, alright.
Elros, just kind of says, listen, I don't want strange people in my town. I don't like it. He looks at you, Oberyn.
Can I also glance with
the
sheriff?
Yeah.
I
You
try
both
to give
look
the
at
most
Oberyn.
charming smile possible.
She gonna roll for that charming smile.
No!
How charming is her smile?
He's charming! He's a
Stunned,
handsome
settled.
boy.
if you find anything about any suspicious activity in my town,
I will let
could
you
you
know.
let me know so I can take care of it?
I will.
I want to talk to Elith, but I'm afraid I'm going to get stabbed by her dad.
Or me.
I mean, do you want to
Yes.
try and talk to Eli?
Yeah, no, I want to be Elith. Question: Since I taught you some of my pan flute the other day, can I pull you aside?
Yeah, did she play your pan flute?
Shh. It's the easiest one for her to hold.
Can I just be glaring at both of them right now? Like, please, first of all, stop.
I need to talk to her.
Yeah,
okay.
you can pull her
pull her
aside.
aside.
Elros stares very
It's fine.
hard
I don't
at
touch
you
her.
two.
I don't touch her.
But yeah, you go off to the side.
Clearly.
It's a smallish room, so it's not that far away.
We're all just uncomfortable,
And you
yeah,
are also
away.
9 feet tall.
I'm
Take a
trying
lot
to get
of
as
space.
far away as possible from just like. You didn't fucking tell me your dad was there.
If you want to take her outside,
I want to take her
you
outside.
can.
Yeah.
Okay. You
We're going
two
outside.
step outside. You're right outside the sheriff's office. So if you want to.
Yeah.
Well, actually, before we have this
Yeah,
conversation, what do you guys do inside?
I stand there awkwardly.
Yeah, are you just fucking confused at this point? You're
I'm just looking around, investigating stuff.
can you tell what exactly happened there? Or are you just kind of in that weird?
Should I perception check to see what
Perception
happening?
You
I
already
don't know.
know.
It's more of it's more of a character thing. Would your character be able to
Aura,
tell?
I think Aura would be able to tell.
Okay.
She's not a fucking virgin.
Okay, I don't know.
She had a fiance.
Well, I mean,
at
you're
one point.
you know about the sex marks.
Yes, I know about the sex marks.
So,
and,
there's an awkward tension.
yeah. So I'm looking around the jail.
Okay.
Yeah, I suppose I'm just gonna be uncomfortably sad with the sheriff. I guess we're going into the forest.
Oh no.
Okay. Why would you go into the forest, Kier?
That's where she
I don't
went.
want to see you disappear too.
I don't want to go into the forest.
Then
You know I
don't go into the forest. Then it's that easy.
Well, I'm not sending them out there alone, and I'm not sending her brother out there to get her.
We'll make it back. I'm wandering around. I'm don't worry, we'll make it back.
Is that one okay?
She doesn't know about the forest.
Why don't I know about
She's
the
not
forest?
from around here.
Well, got it.
I'll have to explain that to her.
I like forests.
later. Clearly, Sheriff, I'm going to be dealing with a bunch of people who want to go into the forest, and I don't want to go into the forest.
I don't want to see you become another one.
I know.
Of the ones that just don't come back.
I'd rather skip town, honestly.
I
I
mean-
hate to go. I like it here.
I just sort of go up. So what's the matter with this? What's the matter with this forest?
No one's really quite sure what's wrong with the forest.
Some people think that there's monsters that just kill everyone who enters. Some people think it's magical, and maybe people literally just can't find their way back out. Others think that it's a fairy forest, which is why the town is even named after them, and that they're just kidnapping people.
But the big
Well,
part
then
of
it
the
sounds
forest,
like this needs to be investigated. It's
No
probably
one-
No one comes
Comes
back.
back.
There's even if you investigate it, you'll never come back, and then
I've seen
it wouldn't help anyone anyways.
all kinds go to that forest. Orcs, half-orcs, goblins, half-elves, elves, aarakocras. I've seen everything go into that forest.
She just sort of mutters to herself, well, maybe not everything. And keeps wandering.
me.
You're not in here. You get me.
Hillary
People
can.
with armor, people without armor, people who think they're prepared. No one's prepared for that forest. And I'm not willing to go into that forest.
All right.
What is Oberyn doing?
Yes,
Outside.
we can go outside now. Oberyn, what is the conversation? Sorry, I'm trying to find one of my cards.
You're fine.
What is the conversation happening?
So your father's the sheriff?
Yeah, I didn't think it was important to mention.
I didn't think it would become important, but clearly he's got an eye out for me, so...
I mean, Dad's a little bit protective, for sure.
Clearly, but I know I said I would be leaving tomorrow, and I still plan on leaving tomorrow, but if you would like to come by the inn this evening...
Oh my god.
I'll actually be playing the bagpipes tonight. Nothing intended. If you don't actually want to come, that's fine. But I do need some more information on this lass that's been found missing. Is there anything else you can tell us? Found missing.
Sorry.
You can find people missing.
Yeah, we haven't.
Well, she's found to be missing.
Yeah, there we go.
Fuck you, Hillary. Is there anything else you can tell me about her?
About her?
Yeah.
I honestly, no, she, like I said, her face was completely concealed. She just seemed to be in a weird rush, and she didn't even apologize when she ran into me. She just kind of looked at me. Although I will say she seemed to make sure that I was okay.
Okay. Right.
But I will say, Oberyn, something weird was that I got a real strong chill when she ran into me, almost like a ghost had sent a shiver up my spine.
Did she touch you at all? Any?
Yeah, she bumped into my
shoulder, but like
no,
skin?
there was
okay.
clothes between us.
Unlike them last night.
Hold on.
You would have.
I would have noticed. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm like, want to make sure there's no frostbite on this babe.
No frostbite.
Okay.
There was clothing between all contact.
I'm sorry. He may be a fucking flirt, but he actually cares.
No. Yeah. I see where you're going with it.
Just making sure.
No, it's she was just like I said, it was just like a weird shiver up my spine, like a chill wind that just blown by. But that's all. And then I tried to ask after her, but she ran off before I really could.
All right, and you're okay?
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine, Oberyn. I know how to take care of myself. I'm a grown elf and everything.
Clearly you are. It's fine. Perfect. Just wanted to...
She kind of looks behind, like she kind of like, not over your shoulder because you're way taller than her, but like kind of like around you, and kind of like sees something behind you, and she gets this like confused look on her face, and then it kind of grows into horror, and she says to you, "What in the seven gods is that?"
Oh fuck! What are turning around? What do we see?
You see a lumbering figure, 60 feet tall.
What? Hells yeah!
Coming out of the forest.
Hells yeah!
And it lets out a huge roar.
Okay, so I assume at the roar, all of us are running outside
you can
to see
hear,
what that
you can
was.
hear this.
Just saying, get the fuck behind me. Get the fuck behind me.
Yeah, so you all run out there, and you see...
I'm like, as soon as I hear that thing, I like have my sword drawn and I'm prepping my shield.
Okay. And before you see this creature that it's not something you've ever seen before. It's it looks like it was a treant, but it's like somebody merged a giant spider and a treant together. It's got 8 huge legs and a hulking mouth full of fangs, and it's but it's covered and has like, it almost seems to be made out of bark and
sexy
tree and leaves, and it's huge. It's
a good thing we're all tall.
Go ahead and roll initiative. Hey everybody, this is amynapkins. Thank you for listening to Critical Misses. This is episode 2. We are just now getting into the swing of things. I'm still figuring out this whole Dungeon Master thing, but thanks for listening anyways. We really appreciate it. Got a lot of exciting stuff coming up. We've got some new characters coming in. Got some fan art coming out. Not fan art. We've got some official art. But we would love fan art actually. So if you have any, please feel free to send it to us. But the whole point of this, now that I'm rambling, is if you would love to look at our official arts done by Space Spells on Instagram, please head over to our Instagram, which is Critical Misses, the name of the podcast. So please head over there. We've only released a couple of the character profiles so far, but we will be releasing more. Eventually, I'll be releasing maps and character breakdowns. I'd love to also release more info about, deities, NPCs. I've got some fun art about the big bad monster in the next episode that Azra will be drawing that I'm really excited about. So keep an eye out for that. But that's Critical Misses over on Instagram. So go ahead and check that out. Leave us some love. Like I said, we would always love some fan art. We've already got somebody that's contacted us about cosplaying the characters, and dude, we'd love it. Please go ahead, tag us. We'll share it. So love you guys lots, and see you in the next episode of Critical Misses. Bye!